What's going on? It's your boy LJ, hip hop artist out of Indianapolis, now based in Muncie, hitting you with another Do for 3 Midweek motivation. So today I just wanted to talk about staying hungry and satisfying hunger in your passion. So let's get into this. There's times we can get discouraged in our craft and our passions, thinking, why am I doing this and I'm not as hungry I used to be about this. And I wanted to give 2 main points that will help us renew that fire within us to stay on track and stay focused. So the first one would be starving distractions. What I mean by starving distractions, so this could be when I go to eat something and I'm really hungry. I ain't eating probably like 3-4 hours. Okay, maybe a little bit longer than that. I ain't eating probably like 4 hours, and so I'm like, man, I really need something, but I want something quick. So I might grab a bowl of cereal from my pantry, or I might try to look for something in the fridge that's real slight, instead of taking the time to cook a meal that I know will satisfy me. So in those times where I'm doing that, I'm trading what I want most for what I want right now. And if I take time to cook something up, at the end of the day, I'm going to be filled, and I'm not going to have to keep coming back to that cereal that's not going to last me too long. I usually get like 3 or 4 bowls because it just never works out for your boy. Anyways, what that may look like in my passions or in your passions, instead of me spending my time on social media, I need to hop off and start sending out emails or crafting emails, setting up meetings, stuff like that. Instead of going to hang out with some friends and hitting some type of movie night thing, I might have to stay in and work on a song, work on craft, instead of doing some type of game night. But it's to starve those certain distractions for something greater and to satisfy that hunger that's really in me, that, oh, I'm not really going to get that if I'm consistently starving the main hunger and settling for something else. There's this one quote that's been really impactful. The chief cause of failure and unhappiness is trading what you want most for what you want right now. And I thought that was just life-changing, because, wow, if I'm always getting what I want right now, I'm not going to get what I want the most. And the same thing with starving your distractions. So the second thing as well, though, is satisfying hunger. So you need to satisfy the hunger that you have. So not just trying to starve distractions all the time, but actually, it's going to sound counterintuitive, but you're no longer starving the distractions and solely going after your main food, but you're being cautious not to be a glutton. What does this mean? Sometimes I'll be working on a song all day, trying to get a concept out, trying to push myself to go do this. And I'll be driven so much and work so hard that I neglect the different friend relationships I have. I neglect family, and I just want to be as productive as possible, and that's where I want to find my hunger fully satisfied. But the problem is, when you're doing this, you're actually not feeding your hunger, but you're starving your hunger. How's that possible? If you're feeding your hunger so much, you're going to be starving it, because we were never meant to eat all 3 meals of the day in one setting. The human body just doesn't work like that. And if you ever tried that, you're either some intense bodybuilder, or you're just gonna end up hurting yourself, hurting your body, your digestive systems, the whole 9. So taking stuff in stride. So go on a walk, hit up a friend and see how they doing. Maybe plan out a movie night on Netflix. Something that you're not always just trying to be this hungry person that is never satisfied. And anytime you try to feed that hunger, you're eventually gonna burn out, because you're starving other ways of living and other ways of life. So there's definitely a healthy balance to both, and it will help you stay hungry while also satisfying the hunger that you have. So let me know in the comments below, what are ways that you stay hungry and what are ways that you satisfy the hunger. Once again, this has been another Do for 3 Midweek motivation. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube page. Subscribe, you did? Because we trying to push out a lot more content to y'all. It's a lot of amazing stuff coming up with this conference I'm a part of at the Indie Youth Summit. I'm so hyped for this thing, because we're going to get to go in and bring the full visual experience to them. And on top of that, the Patreon page is popping. The Patreon page is popping. So check out the Patreon in my description box below, and we'll be up with you next week. Faith, hope, and love through hip-hop music. Much love to you. Yeah, I like this new. Yeah, you like that? Yeah, you go and get side to side. Boom, boom.